Yes, you over there.
For all of you, what was your least favorite aspect of your individual cultures?
You know, I really hated the starving part. See, living so far north, things don't grow so well. So in order to survive and your family to survive, you must find other ways. Thus, we became Vikings in order to survive.
I think of easiest way to put this on least favorite thing, and I start out by saying flat out, it was sort of human sacrifice every 4 years, just a little bit, just one person, strongest warrior, and I dislike it because that's really waste of strongest warrior if you think about it. So kind of,
So at first I was going to be very serious and saying, oh man, I really dislike being a little bit codependent sometimes, or like on a few things. But then I realized, you know what I really hated? My Scandinavian roots. Like, that part of it. That was the worst part of anything.
It's okay, we don't want you either.
Nobody wants to be related to you either.
That's fair enough. I'm just going to stay away from this and stay happily on the
I hear
mainland.
that fight encouragement. I will gladly fight.
Do not.
I have a sword. I'll
This
use
is
it.
this is a PG-13 panel, and I'm pretty sure Blood and Guts like passes that rating. So we're gonna not do that. Least favorite aspect. I mean, the nomadic aspect, the constant traveling. It was nice at times, but I mean, I missed a lot because sometimes I just couldn't take my children with me, especially when Prussia was very young and then when Austria was very young and then for the little times that I was alive when Germany was a baby. I couldn't take them with me, so I would leave Prussia with Scandi sometimes, or I would leave Austria with Prussia and then Germany with the two of them, and have to travel on my own for extended times. And I mean, it was hard, it was tiring, and I missed out on a lot of my children's lives, so I would say that's probably my least favorite aspect in the long run.
My least favorite was the wars. I mean, especially Persian. Because there's some times where you go to the oracles and you're like, okay, we really need your help right now. Can you please tell us something, anything? So the time was the Persian War, the first one. So what happened was, was that we go over there and we're like, okay, can you tell us anything? We just need anything to help us survive, and to, even if we have to like band together and like form a government or anything, we will do it. And so what happened was, we were told that a wooden wall will be our victory. So there was a little debate on what that meant, because, you know, it's not that clear. And so half of my citizens just went and hid behind a wall, a literal wall. They built a wall to hide behind. And then the other half built ships. And it turns out the ships were the idea, not the giant wall. The wall didn't do anything.
Tell that to our current government.
Right, so I think the least favorite part I liked about my whole thing was the Roman part. That doesn't exist anymore, according to me. So, and apparently to the,
It's law now.
it's law now.
It's law because of the petition.
Least favorite part of my culture. I want to say not being ambitious, because a large part of Egyptian history, we sort of expanded, but my Egyptian empire, not a thing. Every time you hear ancient Egypt, you're like, oh, that one, there, just there. But in terms of like everyone else being the Byzantine Empire, like the Roman Empire, they're huge, they keep expanding, and therefore my butt's on the line and my borders are getting invaded. And I think a good majority of my life was spent at war or defending my borders. And I don't know if that would have changed if myself or my people had been more aggressive in pushing outwards. But it might have saved me from having, I don't know, Rome take over? Cleopatra from happening? Did you know that the last Egyptian pharaoh, like Egyptian-born pharaoh, was 300 years before my death? Do you know how sad that is? I was ruled by other people. Constantly. Just get out.
I'll go with you because you're the farthest away. Because don't know who came first. So just you, go.
Do any of you know any modern slang?
Oh, I know this one. I am a hip and happening with the youth.
Oh my god.
I know about the Bay and
Do you know how to
the YOLO, and I know about the Facebooks and the YouTubes. I also know that I see young ones doing this all the time. I think they call it the dab. Yeah, I know what I'm doing. Yes, that's.
I hear all the children and the youth are on the Instagrammy and the Tweety birds, and they use the thingies that are the cross/things, the hashtags, yes. And they go, hashtag cool, hashtag whatever, hashtag the struggle is real, hashtags.
Hashtag.
I just want to be one to point out, I believe my eyebrows are on fleek. Also, I am pretty in tune with technology as I stole my son's phone that is hooked up to his credit. And I have been buying things off, I believe it is eBay, and other things like that. He's not much noticed, but I'm having fun. I also, as I mentioned last night, and probably much too much, like that, what is it, Neko Atsume, and Plague Incorporated, because I can start from Mongolia and work my way out and slaughter the human race.
Okay. I would be the first to admit I am not best with the modern technology. Germany gave me this phone thing. Still don't quite get how's it like.
What time is it?
It is 8:46.
You can see the screen. You've
turned it on.
Glasses?
I can see
He's
the screen.
turned it on, sure.
I can turn on a phone. Okay, but no, I'm not very good with it yet. And I keep, it's very fragile. This seems very silly. I mean, is there stuff from like this one's empire and the Roman Empire and from my lands that have lasted like thousands of years? Prussia broke his last week when he dropped it in the toilet. But so like you would think in this day and age they would have made some things that last a little better. Like, really? But I mean, it is handy, and I do like the Tumblr thing. It's very entertaining, and it's pretty art. So like, it's not that bad.
Let's see, Legolas, can you use Siri?
I don't think so. No, I don't know what that is.
At least I have learned how to harness Siri's power.
Is that the thing that talks to me?
I can use her power.
Is that the demon that lives in the phones? I don't like that one. It talks to you and it's like nine.
I used to get scared. I accidentally activated her once and I threw the phone. And now I can harness her. That witchcraft, I can harness that witchcraft within this little rectangle.
You should switch spots with me.
I'm good.
Meet me after the panel, I'll help teach you.
I mean, I'll admit, I'm very behind times. And I just learned how to use a mobile phone like this last year. That's the one plus about Rome being over, because he is so in tune with everything. You'd think that he was from this century, because he's just got his phone and he's talking to that thing. And he's like, just, hey, I need a question. And it's crazy. You can ask anything, and it will tell you things.
It's like a portable oracle.
Ask it why fire trucks are red.
What did it say?
Find out.
Fair enough.
But anyways, So the one thing that I have been able to, because modern slang I'm not good at all, but I will say that I am pretty good at that one game that you said, the cat game, the cat collector game, and I still love it. I know that people, Rome says that that's old news, but I can't get enough of it.
I think I heard, well, I heard the word bay recently, I think. I don't know what it means yet, but I heard it. I heard someone say it. And I also have heard about this thing of like the over of watches. I'm not, I think it's a popular thing now. I don't know what it is.
Because heroes never die.
I think I'm hanging out with the wrong people, in all honesty, just because the slang I know, they've said like to me, which is yas, Queen Slay. Like, thank you for noticing that I'm royalty.
Okay, so we ended at 9, yes? Okay, I'm right. So before we continue, we have about 10 minutes left, so we're going to try this thing. We're going to try a thing. This thing is called lightning rounds, and I would like to point out, so in our history, we're really bad with that, because as you can see, we all like to share our experiences, but I said we all, including me. I'm fully aware I talk a lot, it's fine. But we are going to try to actually do the lightning round, like a lightning round this time. So maybe just do like one-person questions, so that we don't get caught off on tangents, and we, for our parts, we will try to keep our responses shorter, okay? Cool?
Either that, or if it's addressed to all of us, one-word answers or very short answers, so it's like something of what's your favorite whatever, and
What's your favorite
very
color?
quickly, and it's just like really fast.
All right, let's see how many we can get through in 10 minutes. And go. You in the back.
I just wanted to see, after everything's over, can I get a group photo of everybody?
Outside, yes, that'll be happening. You.
Do you want to go to space, yes or no?
Yes.
Sure.
Why not?
Okay.
No?
No.
No.
You with pink hair.
Go Rome or go home?
Okay, Prussia.
How many others of us are there, of your kids? How many brothers and sisters do I have?
Too many.
He doesn't know.
Nine.
He doesn't have enough fingers.
9, there are 9. 9, there are 9 of you in total.
We got no of them?
There are no of them. Oh, wow.
You have no siblings.
Okay, Britannia, lightning rounds.
If I offer you 2 dragons, would any more of you sell me your children?
I am a Moldovan.
No.
Done.
I'm not selling any of my children.
I want actual cold hard cash.
No. That one knows magic. I'm especially not selling.
That's why I want them.
Of course not.
No. Can I trade you a god?
Yes.
Okay, lightning round, so who else is... Oh, Spain.
Bruce, what is your favorite app on your phone?
Siri.
Siri is fun, but she's not an app. I really like that cat collector game. I'm obsessed. Like, I have so many fish and so many things, and so many hours. There's also that new one, like balls or whatever. That's addicting. And Tetris. I love Tetris.
Yeah.
To everyone, can you rap, yes or no?
No.
Like a white girl.
Like as kids say, very basic white girl.
Presents? Yes. Singing? No.
No to both of those.
What is it? I don't...
Yes.
Okay, you.
What's your favorite tool?
An axe? Is this for everyone or for each of
For
you?
everyone.
Okay, Scandi.
Dachin Draco. Just imagine snake, but with head of wolf.
Oh, sword? I don't know.
Sword or axe?
I mean, my gods, if that counts.
Sword. Chisel and hammer for writing.
No, sure.
Rome?
You. Blue headband.
Rome doesn't count.
Listen, everyone, what is your favorite animal?
Raven.
Wolf.
Again, salty bear.
Bear.
I don't think I have to answer this one.
Fair.
Too many.
Pink hair.
Least favorite child?
No answer.
No answer.
Poland.
I love them all dearly. Moldavia.
I don't have a least favorite child. I have a least favorite grandchild, and he's sitting over there.
I'm going to answer.
I only have the one, so the one. Favorite and non-favorite.
Romano.
Jimmy, are you any good with a bow?
No answer. Next.
I'm gonna pull out the blanket if I have to again.
Lightning round. Lightning round. You go.
Favorite mythical creature first.
Scandi.
I'm going to skip that because that is a hard question.
You would expect me to say werewolf, but they're real, so don't worry. Favorite mythical thing is Zmio. It's a light dragon.
I don't have one.
Werebears.
I can't think of the plural of Pegasus, so Pegasi? Yes, Pegasi.
I liked Mom's hydras. Those were interesting.
Do gods count? I have the crocodile, lion, dog thing.
Yes, pink hair.
Is that really a Monster Energy drink or is that vodka? Oh, wait. Over there. At Bruce.
Would you believe it if I said both? Because I mixed them.
Easily.
I don't come to these things sober.
I worried about
Is your heart okay?
No.
No.
That
I
would
have
require
no
her to
heart.
have
Okay, lightning round. Pressure.
What is like favorite alcoholic drink? Suitable question? No?
I don't think we can answer that. Sorry. You had your hand up.
Russia, what is your blood alcohol level?
I don't. Don't think we can answer questions about alcohol.
All right.
So we're gonna move on past those. Questions. 5 minutes. Prussia.
Will you let me braid your hair?
Yes. You can both braid my hair. There's enough of it for the both.
Give him Heidi braids.
Can I do it too?
No. Canada.
If you could pick one of your children to turn into a little kid again, who would you pick? But you had to pick just one.
Scandi. Okay, we'll start on the other end this time. We'll come back to you.
I have one child!
Russia,
I mean, this is an easy question. Greece. I didn't get to spend much time with him growing up.
Similar vein, probably Germany. I died quite soon after he was born. And I would have liked to. I'm going to say Germany because I actually raised you from a baby. Lightning round. I don't need to give you that.
I could choose Belarus, but I didn't know her, so I don't want to deal with that too much work. So I'm going to say Ukraine because have you seen her as a child? She was adorable. She was the perfect child.
She was terrifying.
I would have to pick my little Romania. I was never around for very long. I died around he was like knee-high-ish, so I would love more time with him.
I think I actually have an answer. That would be Iceland, like many others. I wasn't around for most of his life, and he was pretty adorable, so...
Okay, Britannia.
Least favorite of Rome's descendants.
Yes.
You pick one.
Can we pick Rome himself? Is that an answer?
Sure, why not?
Rome.
Rome.
Anyone that's not mine.
Rome.
Rome.
Yes.
Okay, to all of you, how far can you swim?
I've sailed the entire Atlantic Ocean. I think I can swim pretty far.
Like 2.5 ponds.
Why would I swim? Have you seen my shoes?
Enough that when Scandi got bored and decided that throwing a sleeping me off the boat was a fun idea, I'm still here. I still survived it. That was not how I died.
I mean, I don't think this is very waterproof, so I don't do much swimming.
I mean, the Mediterranean is okay, but otherwise they gotta come to me. No.
To one side of the Nile and back.
Prussia.
Who did this come from?
These? Don't worry about it. Just don't worry about it.
I thought you pointed at me.
The barbarians who are said to have no feelings. Take a guess.
For only $19.99, you can get your own
You can finally get rid of that ugly white hair.
So,
It's beautiful.
excuse you, my child is beautiful and perfect and just.
I mean, not
you're just
really.
jealous that your children aren't as pretty as mine.
I know better.
And on that note, so I get the final word. That does unfortunately more or less bring our panel to a close. Thank you so much, everybody who came. Thank you for the questions. If you would like to chat with us, get photos, etc., outside, away from the panel doors, we do have to make space for the next group coming in. Again, thank you. Have a good rest of your con.